7 celebrities who lost a fortune through stupidity. 1. Nicolas Cage bought a dinosaur skull. Cage once had a net worth of $150 million, but he filed for bankruptcy in 2009. In 2010, he owed the IRS $14 million. Cage had spent at least $33 million on vintage cars. He bought 4 luxury yachts and 15 homes. He owned 2 European castles. He purchased a haunted mansion in New Orleans for $3.4 million. He acquired shrunken heads and a pet octopus. Cage even bought a 70-million-year-old dinosaur skull. It turned out to have been stolen. Cage had to return it to the Mongolian government. 2. Heidi Montag spent everything because of the apocalypse. Montag and Spencer Pratt became famous on the hills. They got married in real life too. The couple became convinced that the world would end. They believed an asteroid would strike on December 21, 2012. This was supposedly a Mayan prophecy, so they started spending money like crazy. Pratt and Montag believed they wouldn't need it anymore. They handed out thousands of dollars to friends. They tipped people $200 to open doors. Eventually, they burned through $10 million. They were forced to move in with Pratt's parents. 3. Mike Tyson bought a bunch of tigers. Tyson used to earn $30 million per fight, but he was spending it as soon as he earned it. Tyson bought mansions, cars, jewelry, and limousines. Then he bought 3 Bengal tigers. One of them ripped a trespasser's hand off. Tyson said,
"When I saw what the tiger did to her hand, I had a lot of money back then, so I gave her $250,000, or whatever it was."
He filed for bankruptcy in 2003. He owed more than $13.4 million to the IRS. He owed $4 million more to British tax authorities. 4. Kim Basinger bought a town. In 1990, Basinger purchased Brazelton, Georgia. She paid $20 million for the property. Basinger bought a bank, industrial park, 50 buildings, and 1,700 acres of land. She dreamed of turning it all into a major film studio. There would also be a theme park, homes, and shopping centers. Somehow, it didn't work out. Basinger had to declare bankruptcy. She resold Brazelton for $4.3 million in 1995. 5. Annie Leibovitz borrowed $24 million for renovations. Leibovitz owned several houses in Greenwich Village. She also had property in upstate New York. In 2005, she decided to renovate them all. She pledged her photo library as part of the collateral. When she couldn't repay, her creditors sued. Leibovitz risked losing the rights to all her work. She managed to work out a deal. 6. Wesley Snipes bought an $8 million mansion. Snipes served time in federal prison for tax fraud. Part of his trouble came from his lavish spending. He bought an $8 million mansion in Alpine, New Jersey. It's an exclusive haven for rappers, athletes, and other new money millionaires. Snipes began serving his sentence in 2010. He was released to house arrest in 2013, but he failed to pay his taxes again in 2018. 7. MC Hammer hired all his friends. MC Hammer earned $33 million by 1991. He immediately made hundreds of new friends. Hammer employed every new friend he met. His payroll exceeded $1 million a month at one point. 5 years later, it was all gone. Hammer was $13 million in debt.